Hello again, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Thorn of Night, and welcome to the 24th day of July 2024. It is Wednesday, my dudes, and I'm not even going to try to do that follow up croaking sound. Uh, if you are unfamiliar with the meme, you can look up It is Wednesday, my dudes, and hear a glorious cry of victory or whatever that is. I think it's meant to be a, a polywog scream or something. I don't know. Anyway. Today we continue with the Starbound character Illinois Smith and his newly found and founded planet. No matter that there's already some colonies of other civilizations on it, he has decided that this is going to be home. And I basically am going to be picking up where I left off yesterday. I'm going to finish that initial layer and level it out of the mining layer. And then I'm going to probably go into starting the rest of the questing, at least the core questing. I want to get through the progression of the main storyline as reasonably quickly as possible, because I want to start examining all the other stuff that there is available. I'm not going to try to sequence break too much for the Frackin universe stuff, but I do want to start hopping into the questing. But before I do any of that, let me come over here and say thank you to Elmaze 11's Augment Infinium, Sean, Little Cuddles, and X-Blaze Ninja Zero for helping to support the channels in what ways you can. It goes a long way towards keeping things running smoothly here, and it really does mean a whole lot to me to have you guys around. Not just the Patreon support, but also having you guys around in chat and being able to hang out with you guys on Discord and everything else. It really does mean a whole lot to me. Speaking of the Discord, by the way, I have a link to that in the description area, and all you have to do if you want to become a part of the Discord crew over there is pick a role once you arrive, and you can see all the nerdy stuff that we've got going on over there. Most of us are lurkers, but there's still tons of stuff going on over there, and there's Discord bot games that you can play. There's a Pokemon one, there's a Minecraft, there's Terraria, other things like that. There's all kinds of stuff to do. Some role-playing game stuff. Let's see here. Over here in the Dad Jokes channel, let's see here. Which one did I didn't mark the one that I left off on. It appears the crewman. Oh, this is a Star Trek dad joke. It appears the crewman passed away because he was hit in the head with a cup of coffee. At least it was instant. Oh. Oh. Instant coffee. I love food memes. And food puns. Alright, let's minimize this over here. Oh, funny thing. More than 2 or 3 minutes after I had ended yesterday's stream, Liminal had closed out his stream and raided me, and I was still at my computer at that time, and I hear the sound, and I'm going, "Well, is am I part of a raid that from Zarek Zacharon, or what's going on here?" Because I had raided to Zacharon, and I was watching him play Elden Ring, and then I hear all the raiding noises, and I was like, "Whoa, did I zone out? What's going on here?" So I look over, and no, Zacharon's still playing. So I come over here to Streamlabs, and right now it says 19 hours ago. Yeah, Liminal has raided with a party of 3. Was not expecting that. I wonder how often that happens across Twitch when people raid to someone else who's just ended their stream. That can't be a rare thing with people going in and out of games and stuff. There's got to be a lot of overlap there. Anyway, let's bring this up. Let's bring this up. Let's bring the chats up. And hello, Crafty. Did you miss about me talking about my plans for the night? I'm going to be doing more Illinois Smith stuff. Hopefully I will be able to start diving into the questing so that I can get some of that stuff under my belt. Oh, let's see here. There's a horde of goblins. Let's see here. RPG battle. Also, hello Cuddles. Hello Zach. Obviously, hello Crafty. Hello anyone else whose name I did not see yet, or who has not said anything in chat. Also, I see the redemption for T.O. Grey Hot. I shall do that now. It is nice and warm.
Zachariah 1234 has redeemed TTS. Ask a question. Hi Thorn, I summon tea and a dad joke on Twitch you missed.
You summoned a dad joke as well? I see the blast off. Ah, there's the dad joke. Well then, let's go over here and get another dad joke. That one's a little awkward to say aloud. Let's see here. I got thrown out of the zoo for arranging the squirrels by height. They didn't like me criticizing. Ay. The skipped one, it's one person says, I built a model of Mount Everest, and the other person says, is it to scale? And first person says, no, silly, it's just to look at. It's hard to translate that into a one-liner pun. It's a conversation pun. But there you go. 2 for the price of 1. Minimize that, and let's get over here. Oh, okay. It just was taking a moment. Illinois Smith. Let's go. So, let's see here. I believe... Ah, yes. I had recently gotten an EPP. Outpost Alpha. I was going to see if I could find a breathing apparatus. Oh, let's scan things. I have not really been doing much scanning of stuff until recently, so let's go ahead and get some of this stuff scanned. Doop-doo. Oh. I learned to craft it. Oh, nice. So I didn't learn to craft it by having it in my inventory. Ha. That's problematic, maybe. Click on all the things. Click, click, click. Click on you and you and you. Sweet. Alright. Which one of these had the APP modules? Was it this one? It wasn't the Armor Works.
You're just
Was
wasting your
this?
breath, and that's no great loss either.
Maybe it was this. Another dad joke already. No, it wasn't this one. Was it the Tinker Table? Aha, augments. Rebreather. What is missing? I have oxygen. I need advanced plastic. I see. Let's go read another dad joke. Because you just can't seem to contain yourself. Hold on. I seem to be starving. Come on, register the... There we go. I'll get some more corn harvested sooner or later. Eventually I'm going to start making all the different kinds of foods, but right now I'm just kind of surviving. I just can't listen to classical music in the summer. It's too hot to handle. Too hot to handle. Handle, you know. Anyway. There's the kitchen thing. And, that's right, I was trying to figure out how to make dough. A deer, a female deer. Let's see here. Wait, did that say edible soggy paper? But huh. That's a thing. All right. Recipe browser. Bread. Bread loaf. Bread loaf. Bread. Okay, dough. There we go. In the iron crafting table, flour, Do I just crack that in my head? Not there, not there. It's not a vanilla thing. Food, nope. Nope, nope. Pirate flag, no. Weaponry, no, 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 no. No. I think this is what, let's see here. 2 silver bars are needed. Let's upgrade that thing. Let's see if that's what I need. Silver bar, silver bar. Let's go ahead and grab 2 of you. Can you combine stone arrow and copper arrow to make a copper arrow in RPG bot? No. Arrows are just what they are. RPG battle the harpies. Forge. Okay, so that's not the iron crafting table. How do I make that? I see. I can just craft it in here. Apparently. No? Crafting table. Bread and bird. Strip of roasted poultry. And bread. Nope, nope, nope. Wonder what all these tabs are for. No? Huh. Breathing augment might be the way to go then. Oh, I'm at the wrong station. There it is. Yeah, here's the rebreather augment, and that's what I need the plastic for. How do I make flour though? I seem to be missing something. Unless, hold on. Flour, nope, that's not it. I thought maybe I could do it in the
Tea Earl Grey hot.
Tea Earl Grey hot, yes indeed. I'm very confused. It wouldn't be in here. That's the problem with all these new recipes, is I don't know where they go. There's armor from FU that does breathing. Yes, I get that. I'm just stubborn. But right now I'm trying to figure out how to make flour. However, let's harvest some things. There we go. Some things harvested. So, let's see here. Ah, maybe it's... Yeah, there's the armor works. Do. Breathing. EPP. Well, hold on. Spacesuit backpack. Let's make this 2 titanium and 9 glass. Let's just make the breathing EPP. You here, and where did I put the... I recently offloaded a bunch of stuff. Maybe I put it on their ship. It wasn't in here. Maybe it was on the ship. Let's go look. Ah, it is on the ship. Ta-da! Okay. Let's see here. I need to... Well, I need to make some more food. The corn isn't going to go bad, I don't think. Well, I mean, I know that the corn by itself isn't going to go bad. But I do want to see if cooking the corn makes it go bad. Let's do that. Oh, there's the campfire. Corn is not in here. Corn burger, no. Corn bread, canned corn, but instead of a cob, it's in a can. That's funny. Let's see here. Let's prepare one cornbread and see if it has an expiration. It does. So it looks like as long as where does tea leaves come from? As long as I keep it as base corn, it's not going to go bad. Well, I have tons of tea leaves. Let's go ahead and eat the tea leaves. I think I got the tea leaves from harvesting the corn. I don't know if that's a mod conflict or not, but I'm not gonna look. Some free tea. Weird particle. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna look at some free tea and get upset by it. All right. Now this is, I believe, the FBI, but they just seem to have regular quests. Yeah, that didn't stick once I picked it up. Okay, well, we have the breathing apparatus. Let's get back to the mine. Finish that off so we can start questing. The battle timer ended, but no battle? Oh, that's a good point. Oh. Temp mine? Well, first off, temp. Okay, got rid of the temp. Temp mine. Ah, there we go. And here we are. So today I would like to finish this this baseline shaft. I will probably be replacing the floors and making it all nice and prettified in the future, because this is I've decided that this is going to be one of the main planets that I'll be using. So for right now, though, I'm going to just get the initial layer in place, pick up any iron and useful things I find along the way, and then do some more questing today. I need to get Durasteel for that penguin and other stuff like that. And along the way for doing the questing, I will hopefully get enough manipulator modules to be able to dig a 4x4 so I don't have to spend all of this time waiting for 2 mining events to happen. I can just hold the button down and walk. Obvious iron. There's some lead. I either got the tea from harvesting the corn or from harvesting the cotton. I think those are the only two things that I harvested. I think the best way to look at that sort of situation is the way you look at everything else in most role-playing games. The tea didn't come from the corn. I found the tea as a result of harvesting the corn. You know, like when you slay a pig, it doesn't have a battle axe on it. It landed near a battle axe, and while you're looking at the pig, you went, "Oh look, there's a battle axe over here too."
Emma the Eldritch Zoroark has redeemed TTS. Ask a question. I got my laptop upgraded. More memory. I be killin' aliens cause I was able to download XCOM.
Ah! XCOM is nice. I haven't really delved deeply into the XCOM games, especially lately. It is a fantastic franchise. It really is. There's enough action to keep you involved. There's enough story to keep you interested, and there's enough aliens to keep you homicidal. A whiskash. Whiskash? Whiskash, yes, okay. There's a whiskash in chat. Pokey cash.
Emma the Eldritch Zoroark has redeemed TTS. Ask a question. Specifically, I am playing XCOM Enemy Unknown.
Yeah, I emptied my ender chest. And I used some of those modules so that I could do the wiring. The wiring was needed to hook up the power to the extractor, I think it was, for the quest. Oh yeah, this planet gives me the intermittent speed boosts. What a lovely anomalous property. What? Oh, there's a squirrel or a rat or something. It's a pest. I could put traps down for the rats and things and start catching them, I think, for food. I've found at least 2 recipes that revolve around pests.
Dreadwolf_22 has redeemed TTS. Ask a question. There's enough enemies in Star Trek Online to keep me annoyed, and I got wrecked several times by one ship, but I eventually destroyed it.
Ah, persistence murdering. After the first couple of times of getting obliterated by an enemy in the game, that's when you automatically lean forward in your chair. That's when you go, okay, now hold on. How am I going to do this? And that is a self-summoned sit up straight. It's the same thing when your little sibling starts beating you at a game that you're good at. You sit up and go, oh, okay, hold on. I think this is lead. Yep, 2 lead. There's a horde of werewolves, so the horde showed up this time. RPG battle. Also, RPG raid. Am I on the desert? Is that where I'm supposed to be raiding right now? Reload tab. Ah, delicious. Quest. Oh. I completed the last one, so now I am raiding the forest. And I completed that one too. Sweet deal. So now I have 47 of those minor tokens. I need 3 more and I can get the medium minor helmet. Quest and quest. Ocean is next. I haven't done any of the daily stuff. You spoiled the faction name? What does that mean? I already knew about the Tal Shiar. That's not a spoiler. Oh, you mean you put it in spoiler code so that I had to click on it. I don't. Okay. All right. There we go. I stopped mining and so it said, ooh, new thing. Let's scan the thing. Yeah. As long as you keep on picking up the same stuff, it doesn't lag except for when the weather changes. And I really wish I had realized that I didn't go down far enough into the planet to avoid the weather, but here we are. I'm still getting wind and rain. Is that sand? That's sand. Iron? I think that's iron right there. Hey, come on. No, that was lead. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Hello, Mohammed. Let's see. Open this. Open this. 4 participants. Well, that doesn't list off how many floors. They changed the coding of the raid. Okay. Well, that's interesting. That. Yeah, it doesn't tell you how many floors that you're likely to defeat. Oh well. Oh, there's an exploded soda. Ha 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 ha. Whoopee catch. Do I get one? Do I? 65%? Do do do. Do 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 do. Went from 22% to 65%. Look at that. Is that coal? That's just a single coal. Weird. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is have the mine for at least a few layers, and then use a portion of the mine as a sort of a secret entrance to an SCP Foundation site. Because for all I know, none of the O5 Council have survived, and it's up to me to continue the mission of the SCP. I know that first I have to get myself a bit established, but once I do, I need to... Oh, there we go, it's mine. I need to start focusing on securing these things that seem to have diasporadically gone out into the stars, because I keep finding SCPs in my adventures. Another dad joke? Got one here. Did you hear about the podiatrist who lost a competition? He was defeated. Defeated, you say? You hear about the violent criminal who lost, who got amputated at the elbow on both sides? They're saying he's armless now. A horde of sand crabs. RPG battle. Hello, beeswax. How art thou? That's iron in the background there. Pick that up. Huh. Any obvious surface iron. That's cobblestone, salt. I am busily working towards getting this level completed, so oh, okay, come on. Now listen here, critter. I know you're more than a critter, but still. I don't know. Don't go in. Don't go in here. 3. Haha. Oh. There we go. Ooh, there's a chest. I didn't even see it. An Audino plush. There's a wild giggleth. Pokey catch. Something's up with chat. You're not seeing anything. Well, when you were saying that the horde wasn't announced, it also wasn't announced on my end. Oh, your own chatting isn't even showing up on your end. Oh, okay. Relaunch the window? Oh, let's check down here first before I cap this off. And again, I'm just looking for easy, obvious iron so that I can have a good solid chunk to get things going. Hey, I caught the Pokemon. And then I looked over and I misaimed my digging. That's good. Okay. Can I make the cornbread in here? Of course not. Oh yeah, I was just gonna eat lots of tea for a minute. Let's see here. This has spoil time. Nom nom. Eat all the tea. There we go. Iron, iron. Iron, iron, iron. Oh, a chest. Hey, there's a manipulator module. And there's another chest. And another manipulator module. Can we get a third? Well, there's some iron. Speed boost. Because that's what I need on this planet. The speed boost. If I'm not too careful on this planet, if I get too many speed boosts, I might end up with a divide by zero error. Another chest! Oh, what's this? Gordon Freeman's head. It's findable? I love that. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to kill you. I meant to just open the container. Oh well. How many modules am I rocking at this point? Is 14. What's this done here for? Oh, that's an SCP. Let's move these 3 things down so I can keep a better eye on what I've got. Honestly, I should be offloading all this. Dinosaur eggs, that's right. I need to figure out the genetics thing and all that. So many things to do. So I need 11 more modules. And then I'll be happy with my precision miner. Do. What? What are you? It is not enough to expand the mining area in my manipulator module. I need a total of 24. Right here. 24. I need 10 more. Oh. You just simply didn't see me. Okay, I have a total of 20, or a total of 16. I need 8 more. Burning artifact. Currency. Wait. SCP-127. I see. A horde of skeleton. RPG battle. So you don't have an alternate attack. It's just pew 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 pew. Got it. Whee! Another little mini dungeon. What have we got? Container. Alright, I feel like I'm going to be just encountering lots of containers, or lots of little mini dungeons at this depth. I can do this as a future exploration. I don't want to go too rabbit hole. Especially considering... Ow! I believe I meant to be, yeah, way up here. Alright. I see more iron. So I have 16 modules. That's good. So I've been tossing around some ideas for how I'm going to be dealing with the SCP stuff. I'm thinking I want to have one chamber for each SCP. And I'm going to have a logbook for each one. I think maybe I need to start keeping track of where I'm finding the SCPs. That way I can also have that information for the logbook. So maybe I'll potentially go back and rewatch the previous few streams to take a note of what planet and circumstances I found the SCPs. And regardless of whether the items in the game have any anomalous properties, I'm going to treat them in the same way that I will have found the information in the SCP website and all that, so that I can have some sort of consistency. So anything that needs to be stored as Euclid can have its own storage parameters and Keter and all that kind of stuff. Let's mine this. Part of my decision, by the way, behind having Illinois Smith here be an agent for the SCP, well, one part of it is I found SCP mods, and I thought, well, that would be really neat. Let's try to come up with a reason for having it, though. And then it occurred to me, in the Indiana Jones lore, in the movies and the stories and everything else, what he does is he goes around and he finds artifacts with anomalous properties and he secures them. And for lack of having Foundation resources, the way things get contained seems to be generally okay. He has found the Ark and that got put into a warehouse. Sorry, pest. Little mouse. No, don't you go in there too. Ah. Enough with the scampering critters. Don't block my building, please. But also throughout his adventures, he found many things with anomalous properties. Alien artifacts that are magnetic to gold in the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Those stones that bring life to the area in Temple of Doom. The Kali stones or whatever they are. He just seems to keep finding himself in situations where he's interacting with and finding and securing these anomalous objects. So I figure it's not too far of a stretch to consider him, if not an agent of SCP, then at least someone with the same objectives. And then as time goes on, and the SCP gets its big boy boots on, because obviously Indiana Jones was starting to be active long before the brunt of the SCP. That's an alarm. Maybe he started off doing his own thing and then he got assimilated into the SCP or something. I don't know. Maybe he's a free agent or something. I don't know. He wouldn't be an MTF. Wouldn't be Mobile Task Force, but he would be some sort of an agent. Well, yes, it does date as far back as King Solomon, yes. As far as some of it. I'm talking about the modern SCP Foundation. There has always been some sort of agency that performed the duties that SCP tries to do in some form or another, but as far as modern SCP is concerned, I think 1938? That sounds like the right year. Uh, 1938 is when they just started getting their act together with the O5 Council and all that. I might be wrong on the year, but that puts them at the very least as a contemporary with Indiana Jones, or in this case, Illinois Smith. Ah, okay, that's what that light is. But either way, they probably recruited him because certainly he would have been brought to their attention. There's this one individual archaeologist who seems to keep finding objects with anomalous properties. Either he himself is an anomaly or he needs to be recruited. Where did I put the corn? There it is. Nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Actually, I think the roasted marshmallows, mushrooms are probably going to be more fulfilling, but I have the corn crop. It'll be okay. Iron, iron, iron. That just loops back around. Man, I move so fast on this planet. I'm even going to try to do my best to write up a Foundation document listing Ruin in this game as yet another candidate for SCP-001. Oh yeah, they definitely have a lot of secrecy in the foundation of the foundation. But that just means we can take some creative liberties with our storytelling. What? I've gained... Oh, research. Which I have been so exhausted for whatever reason, for varying different reasons, I should say, for the past couple of weeks solid, that critters just came out of the ground. Oh, that I haven't gotten any of my writing done for like the last 2 weeks. Three. So about SCPs and cryptids, what's my take? In what way are you meaning? Are you asking me if I feel that SCP incorporates modern cryptids into their lore, or if they feel them as just fantastical cryptids and not actually extinct creatures? Because, like, for instance, I don't feel like the SCP Foundation is going to spend much time hunting down La Chupacabra unless they are very certain that there's something that fits the bill. So maybe, insofar as cryptids are concerned, they research them, they look into, quote, sightings of them, and so as a result all the quacks tend to keep them on their toes, but largely they find that cryptids that are reported are either already known other SCP anomalies, or it's just a bunch of quackery. That is always possible. People are unreliable with their observations, and superstitions tend to get in the way of fact-telling. And so when it comes to some sort of cryptid, it's very probable that people who have seen Bigfoot are unlikely to have actually seen Bigfoot. But then there are some cryptids that actually do get classified as SCPs. I can't remember the number. There's an intelligent Bigfoot cognate uh, that when you interact with them, you get sort of a forgetfulness. They are easy to ignore, even though they are obviously big, intelligent Bigfoot creatures. Yeah, phone cameras are maybe phone cameras are blurry on purpose. Maybe that is a decision. SCP detected. Blur footage, please. I'm probably going to mention this many times, but there aren't a lot of blocks, world space blocks, that have as smooth of edging as the asphalt. I'm really liking this block as a potential building material. Like this looks sharp in many ways, but I mean it looks pretty decent as a building material in general. I have ideas for it. As a horde of goblins. RPG battle. Oh, and the goblins have left. Wow. And Pokey catch the Persian? That's an actual word, Persian. Okay. What's a Persian? Is it a cat? It's it's a cat. It's an evolution of Meowth. Okay. So of all the things it could have been, I did guess right with it being a cat. That's kind of funny. Oh yeah, boss battle. RPG boss battle. Drink some drink. Ah. An oval face? Are you saying its face is oval or its whole body is oval? Just the head. Okay. And yes, to assuage as assuage. I don't. How do you pronounce that word? I don't think I've ever actually learned the out loud pronunciation. I've read the word a million times. Pronounce. assuage.
Assuage.
Assuage. Okay. Anyway, to assuage any concerns, yes, I do see that you're talking about the non-Meowth Persian. Iron! Give me all the iron. I also saw that there's a steel material as well. So there's probably going to be... Ouch! Plenty of things for me to worry about. Oh, what are you? More iron. To worry about crafting. So getting all this iron up front is going to save some time potentially with some of the more immediate quests, or at least the crafting stages. I've initiated more concerns? Are you saying, okay, well, here is what I understand. Matter says that the Persian is an evolution of Meowth. Is that the Alolan evolution, or is Meowth not associated with the Alolan? Because as I understand it, from the way conversation has gone, Meowth is not the Alolan. And so I'm letting you know that I recognize that you're not saying that Meowth has an oval head. Oh! I see. So I did misunderstand it. Wait, didn't I level up earlier? No, I guess not. Locked until 50. I need to keep an eye out for these upgrade things. Locked until 25. Profession minor. Oh yeah, I need to keep remembering that I can do that. Pioneer. Level 30 for Pioneer, or for specialization. Alright. Oh, Drill Sphere. Wait a minute. A fast spike sphere that can jump, press shift to drill down at incredible speed. Drain your energy. Can drill whether or not you are transformed. Enhanced dash. That's level 32. Getting all of the iron, like you said, will be useful. The steel is not for a few. Okay. There's no confusion. This was meant for you. Okay. I don't think there was one that was level 20. I think it was just 25. A horde of regular spiders. RPG battle. Speaking of regular spiders, oops. While I was working in my shed yesterday, or day before. No, it was yesterday. While I was working in the shed yesterday, I found the fattest black widow I've ever seen in my life. I gave it the courtesy of a very wide berth of space and just let it do its own thing. But it was so round that it reminded me of a shooter marble. That's lead. I don't necessarily need lead right now. And this is a place where I can get tons of it anyway. That's copper. And that's Nequita. So one of the things that I plan to do is spend some time with each of the major mods individually. If I encounter aspects of them along the way before the time that I want to focus on them, I will pick up those aspects of them. Like if I find Naquita ore, I will obviously pick it up. If I encounter the I can't remember the name of the faction. Something Redemption. Let's see here. Doop doop boo. Steam powered. And then go workshop. Recently visited. Starbound. Most popular. Of all time. I mean, Arcane is another example. I could just use Arcane, but I'm trying to find Shellguard. That was it. Okay, so if I find Shellguard stuff, obviously I'll pick it up, but I'm not going to be focusing on trying to do any progression in any of these kinds of mods until I have gone through at least the brunt of the main game. Then, once I've done that, I can start focusing on implementing or interacting with all the various mods that I have included, and I'm hungry again. Let's put the campfire down, cook some alien meat. A gold duck has appeared in Twitch chat. Pokey catch. But largely, I would like to get to roughly the circumstances where I left off with the first incarnation of Illinois Smith in the vanilla game, and then kind of pick up from there with the rest of the gameplay. That's coal. I'm finding plenty of coal. I don't need to go out of my way for that right now anyway. So if you are aware of progression for some of these mods, and it seems like I'm overlooking or skipping some early game content in maybe Arcana or any of the other mods, it's because I want to kind of get established before I start filling my head with how all the other mods work. Like some of them, the functionality is going to be useful right from the beginning. Like the RPG growth, obviously, if I had ignored that, I wouldn't be able to do many of the things that I've done of late, including have this wonderful explorer glow. Which is great for streaming. I did not eat enough food to satiate for very long. Here, eat some more corn. There we go. We have a horde of sand crabs. RPG battle. And no one caught the gold duck. Oops. Iron. More iron. On the subject, by the way, of strip mining, which I guess technically this is a smaller version of strip mining. I'm just mining a strip. But tomorrow I will probably be continuing the section of clearing out on Performium on Minecraft, clearing out the layer that I've been working on recently for Undercity. And if I get to a certain amount of completion with that, I will transition over to finishing off this stream tomorrow with some more building of the Lordaeron wall, maybe? We'll see how it goes. But I definitely can't get any of the underground, the Undercity part of Undercity even started until I clear out the area. Whoops. Boo, boo, boo. So I wonder if there is ever going to be the potential overlap of Indiana Jones and Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. Like, I wonder if maybe both of their IPs are owned by the same conglomerate. If there is even the remotest possibility of the two archaeologist, adventure, treasure hunter, big names working together, on something. Is John Quartermain? No, he's not really an archaeologist, so I don't think Quartermain would be in with the same ilk. I really think it's just Indiana Jones and Laura Croft. Huh. Something is nagging at my mind, though, saying that there might be a third person that fits the bill. Let me ponder that a while. That's background iron. Naquita. Sulfur. I think I'm going to be needing sulfuric acid, so I'll pick up my sulfur. So what's probably going to end up happening is I'm going to get to the point where I have some significantly high level end game gear by the time I get to the end game. And then I'm going to turn back around and start messing around with some of the other mods and find out, oh, well, this would have been lovely to have during this part of my development and all that kind of stuff. And I'm kind of okay with that, because oh, what's this? Just cobblestone. Okay. Because once I get the actual main game figured and get to a point where I'm happy with the progression, and I'm just basically adventuring and exploring at that point. I will be beginning some other projects, and the other projects, one of which is going to be very similar to Refugee to Regent, is going to do very well with having some foreknowledge about how some of the mods work. So I think once I get the base game dealt with, it's going to be a little bit easier for me to understand how to implement some of the rest of the mods. Like, for all I know, I could start doing the digital storage at this point. I don't think I'm anywhere near there, but maybe I am. I don't know. The digital storage, the digital crafting, all that kind of stuff. I have no idea. Here. No. I think this is sulfur. That's 10. Horde of spiders. I think that's the third horde of spiders today. RPG battle. also RPG Raid Ocean. No quest item. There's more iron. I mentioned this, I believe, yesterday, but I have recently added a few more clicker and idle games to my collection, and one of them I've been having a whole lot of fun with is let's see here, make sure I've got the name correct. Bring up Steam here. Do 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 do. Farmer Against Potatoes Idle. Farmer Against Potatoes Idle. It's free, and it is a proper idle game. I have been finding a lot of idle games lately that are much more, you have to be actively clicking and doing all the things all the time in order for the game to play. And that's not how an idle title should be. You should be able to just get in and watch it go as fast or as slow as you want based on your level of interaction, but it should be able to just idle. And this game is an idle game. But it has so much depth of different things to do that it is just enormously intriguing. And I have been thoroughly enjoying it. It's Farmer Against Potatoes Idle. I really do like this game. I don't have it up right now. I would chew up resources, but it is definitely, it has my ear. And if you're a Steam achievement kind of person, it has 158 achievements that you can get. And in just the first few days of me playing, I've gotten 28 of them. So that's 17%. So it's not one of those you can sit down and get all the achievements in one go kind of games. Like there's one that's been getting a lot of attention lately on Steam called, I believe, Banana. It like just the word banana, and it is a banana that you click and the number goes up. But importantly, the game was created as a means to get bajillions of Steam achievements and trade commodities that are generated sort of like in the same manner as loot and stuff like that, like loot boxes. Like there's banana skins and things like that, but there's not really much to do with the game other than just simply click a banana and watch the number go up. It is a utility game. It is a meta Steam interaction option kind of thing. But no, this farmer against potatoes idle. There's just so much going on. So much work has gone into it. I think this is sulfur though, not tin. Nope, it's tin again. So if you like idle games, do give it a look. It's free on Steam. Farmer against potatoes idle. Rather fun. There's another idle game that I am just on the precipice. That's cool. Of a breakthrough. It's probably going to happen sometime in the next couple of days. And the way a lot of these games work is you play up to a point and then you get really going with the idling, and then you're kind of stuck in idle mode for a while until you can get this breakthrough moment, which opens up more interaction possibilities and more growth possibilities. And then after a little while of messing around with that, you go back to idling, and then it just kind of goes back and forth. That way you're not overwhelmed or underwhelmed, you're just, whelmed. But there is a breakthrough that is soon to happen, but I don't know when. Last I looked, I was at 99.98% of the way there, and I don't fully understand what raises the percent, but obviously what I'm doing is raising the percent, so I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing. For all I know, there's a way that I can accelerate it, but I am 0.02% of the way to this next phase, I guess, of the game. I'm kind of jazzed about it. Don't know what it's going to be, but hopefully there'll be some nice new interaction possibilities. Well, I can wait before I go get more tea. Oh, that made me dizzy. Oh, my glasses weren't pushed all the way up on my nose, and so I turned my head and my whole world warped around. Ooh, that made me a little lightheaded. I don't think I'm ever going to get used to that. Wow. Okay. That was unexpected. Me take care of this really quick. All right. Wolves! Not Pokecatch, RPG Battle. Uh-oh. It's doing a think. Recently, the RPG bot recovered from an inoperable issue. I'm wondering if the reason why some of the things aren't showing up in chat is some of the after effects of that situation. That's lead. Aquita, salt, coal. Trinium. Those couple of chests and dungeons that I found got my hopes up that I was going to be finding a good bit more of them here soon and finish off the 24 manipulator modules, but that has not come to fruition. Just a moment. Okay. Sit up straight. That's funny. I literally just did that. Nice. Nice catch, Dreadwolf. Sorry if I've gone more notably quiet than usual. That little dizzy event. I think it sent my body into almost panic attack mode. I've been kind of staving it off these last few minutes. So I'm kind of just focusing on, well, focusing. RPG battle. Panic attacks are annoying and weird. Basically, your brain says, what if something's wrong? And then it behaves as if something is wrong raises your pulse and blood pressure and increases your cortisol levels and all that kind of stuff as a response to pretend stress. It makes stress out of nothing. And it's very unpredictable what causes it to happen. So really all I can do is just respond when it tries to happen by kind of relaxing a little bit. Says the person whose leg won't quit bouncing. Future-wise, I'm going to replace this floor and the back walls with something, I don't know. Not pavement, but definitely it's not going to be dirt. But for right now, I just need to get it in place. That's sulfur. That's not tin. I'll take that. Alright, I'm feeling a little bit better. That's so annoying though. A couple of years ago, had effectively an ongoing panic attack that lasted a long time. I'm not just saying minutes or hours, I'm talking months. And it got to the point where it was almost manifesting as like symptoms of a stroke. And the recovery from a panic attack is very similar to recovery from stroke and heart attack and all that. You kind of have to relax for a while. but I no longer feel my heart pounding out of my chest, so that's good. But it definitely leaves you exhausted. That's 10. Like, that took the wind so much out of my sails that I think, depending on how I feel after I'm done mining this layer, I might just wrap up after that. Because suddenly I am beat. And I hate to do that, but it's my health or a video game, and I enjoy my health. We'll see how I feel by the time I'm done with this layer. How far around am I? Oh, that's not too bad. A floatzel. Pokey catch. Depending on how I feel, I may just preemptively call off tomorrow's stream. We'll see. Like I said, I don't like having to do that, but if I'm not feeling well, I'm not feeling well. And it serves me no purpose to try to force it. Congratulations on catching the floatzel, Emma. So fun thing about salt. Salt used to be used as a currency. It is actually where we get the word salary. And such phrases as someone being worth their salt. Salt the game or salt the mineral? That's funny. Oh, you know, both. But speaking of Salt the Game, I seem to recall seeing that there is now a Salt 2, or it's in the works or something like that. That's the way you do it. If you have a good game, you make a sequel. You don't just keep it in alpha for 1,000 years. Looking at you, 7 Days to Die. Alright, no matter what I choose to do, I'm gonna be right back. I must use the facilities. Alright, I'm back. Whew. What is that? Oh, that's tritium and sulfur. Okay. So there are a number of mods in Minecraft, like Wayla, for instance. What am I looking at? That tell you when you are, when you have your cursor on a block or a thing, a creature, whatever, that it will tell you what mod adds that thing. I am hoping to find something like that for Starbound, but I don't think there is one. I don't remember seeing anything like that when I was doing the mod perusal before. But that would be really handy. Woo! What on earth? Haha, I got you before you could attack me. A Pokemon. Catch. I had to come all the way down here for it to be considered underground. That's the underground sound. I wonder if it's just a matter of the planets are a lot deeper with one or more of these mods, that it just makes it so that worlds are bigger. I wonder if that's what's happening. That reminds me, I can... Personal tricorder, GPS. (5400 to 3800) is populated, the surface layer, subsurface layer, and then underground layer 1. That's really far away. Huh. Horde of vampires. Vampires are allergic to water. It's so nice when it comes out to the same layer. All right. Yeah, I think I need to wrap up. I think I need to just relax and take it easy. I think I'm also going to plan on taking tomorrow off. If I decide that I'm feeling well enough to stream, I will stream. But I don't want things to get to the way they were when I had to go to the hospital, so I'm going to pay attention to my health and go ahead and wrap things up. I apologize if this doesn't meet your minimum Starbound requirements for watching, but this is for the best. Let's see here. Who could I rage to? Avino is live right now. Let's go ahead and read message. Oh, wrong window. RM. There we go. Copy. And then raid AOIVINO. Alright. Let's come over here to the talking head. Again, I'm sorry that I am wrapping up early. I am just suddenly exhausted because of the panic attack, which I have no idea where it came from. But I must listen to my body, and as a result, I'm going to be wrapping up here early. I will not be doing a post-stream chill session on Discord. I may still be like maybe at the computer for a little bit longer, but if it is, I'm just probably going to be watching some videos and taking a nap or something. Yeah, I'm sorry for cutting out like this. But if things go the way they ought to, I will be doing Performium stuff tomorrow. If not, then I'll be taking a day off. And I'll try to do some stuff to make up for it over the weekend. But either way, Monday we'll be back to Minecraft. And we'll see how things go from there. But I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Thank you very much for watching and hanging out. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can leave them in the... why am I wrapping up early? I had an enormous panic attack a little bit ago, and it has exhausted me. I'm feeling very, very unwell. And I don't want to make it worse. So I'm going to be wrapping up early, and I do apologize. Anyway, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can leave them in the Discord, which there's a link for that down in the description. And if you want to join the Discord, remember to pick a role. Or you could leave a message over on my YouTube comments or the Twitch messaging system. If you have any insights or suggestions or anything like that. Let's see here. If you have not yet subscribed or followed, now is the perfect time to do both. I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch and hoping to continue growing all the time. And every one of you means an enormous amount to me. And so if you also know anyone else who you think might be interested in my content, then please do share. It helps me to grow. Every last little one helps. But that should be it for that. I'm very dizzy still, very loopy. I'm just going to need to relax, so I'm going to finish wrapping up. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Thorn of Night playing Starbound as Illinois Smith, doing a lot of mining, and next time I'll be able to do some questing, hopefully. But until then, this has been Thorn of Night, and I will talk to you later. Let's go raiding.